everyone, and welcome back for another edition of 8 Minutes with Aaron. I am, of course, your host, Aaron, and today is a very special treat because I am going to give you my opinion of everything that's been going on in WWE from the top of the list to my bottom of the list. Does that make any sense? Probably not. But if you like WWE and you like hearing other people's opinions, stick around. You might like what you hear. So let's get rolling with a fresh edition of this guy right here, Aaron. So as you know, on my last video of WWE Monday Night Raw, the audio cut out. And you were probably saying to yourself, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Well, I thought I would tell you what I was talking about. It was the return of Roman Reigns, as they call him, the OTC. However, I believe they are trying to go back to the one tribal chief. Don't know what the whole big deal is, but giving Roman Reigns 57,000 names seems to be in the books for the WWE over the last 10 years. Now, I really don't give a shit about Roman Reigns. To me, part-timers are crap. Brock Lesnar, crap. You know, I would say something about John Cena, but John Cena has tried to be consistent, and he did give his year-long farewell tour, so let's not hate on John Cena. And to be fair, there's not much other people that come in as these part-timers. Now, Goldberg did have his last match against Gunther, but that was his farewell tour, which I will say, by the way, since I did not cover Saturday Night Main Event, that was actually a banger of a match. And if you didn't think so, you are on crack. Bill Goldberg's matches last maybe less than 3 minutes. This was 15 fucking minutes. And he busted his ass. Now, I do think, well, I guess we should cover the Seth Rollins injury that happened at Saturday Night Main Event, may have derailed what was supposed to happen at the end of Saturday Night Main Event. From what I was told, Bill Goldberg was actually supposed to go over Gunther, win the title, and then Seth Rollins was going to cash in. Now, my brother says, nah, that wasn't really the plan, but you know what? That's my opinion, and all the dirt sheets that I kind of read all the time, that was what was supposed to happen. So now they were fumbling around of what's going to happen at SummerSlam, and they threw out that gauntlet match. Now, you did hear some of what I was saying, but in the end, it was down to CM Punk and Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker, of course, just went through 3 other opponents. He was tired, he's drinking water, Bronson Reed's interfering and helping him out, and CM Punk's the fresh man. He got into the ring and he got his ass handed to him. And then at the end of the match, Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed came down, beat the shit out of Jey Uso, CM Punk, and out came the OTC Roman Reigns. Now, why do I not give a shit about Roman Reigns? I just don't care about him, not just because he's a part-timer. I don't care about him because, to be honest, he's been gone since WrestleMania. That's 3 fucking months. And in those 3 months, I haven't thought about him once. I haven't cared for him once because there is so much more in WWE than just Roman Reigns. And the fans, so weird nowadays, it does not make sense. Like I said in a lot of prior of my videos, they cheer for Seth Rollins when he's a bad guy. They cheered for Naomi when she came out and started talking. Now, look, all right, Naomi was kind of funny when she was on the mic making fun of Io Sky and Rhea Ripley, but so I mostly cheer for the bad guy because I like Drew McIntyre. I think he's funny. Most of the bad guys funny. Karrion Kross is hilarious. But this whole Roman Reigns thing is just screwing up things. I think they brought him back early because Seth Rollins was injured, and I did hear that Seth Rollins will be out for about 5 to 6 months. It's kind of lame. What else is happening that I wanted to talk about? How about the fact that since Gunther beat Bill Goldberg, they are now having talks that Gunther is going to be John Cena's final opponent on his farewell tour. And he will beat John Cena. Right? So what does that say for SummerSlam, Cody Rhodes versus John Cena? Now, I don't want to see Cody Rhodes win the championship off of John Cena. I think it's lame. I didn't like Cody Rhodes as champion. It was dry. It was beat. I think he only had like 3 title defenses in a year. In a year, he had 3 title defenses. Maybe against Jey Uso, somebody, and somebody else. But it wasn't really that entertaining. And Cody is a better chaser for the title than holder. And maybe if he switches to a heel, which he said he does want to do eventually, maybe that will turn things around. So let's just jump to my other boy that I just mentioned, Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre kills it. He was killing it for so long, and once CM Punk made his return, he was able to murder the internet on Instagram, on Twitter, with t-shirt merchandise. It was fantastic. Drew McIntyre is on the top tier of WWE entertainment, and when he claymored the shit out of Jelly Roll, because I can't stand Jelly Roll either, he gained about 100 points over the 100 points he already got in my favorites category. He's up there almost where CM Punk is, but CM Punk needs to up his game because he's my boy, but I mean, I'm not really feeling it. Do I think he's going to beat Gunther at SummerSlam? No. Did I mention that he is going to face Gunther at SummerSlam? That was the whole point of the, what was it, the gauntlet match? So I don't think CM Punk is going to beat Gunther. I think Gunther's going to hold this title for a long time, but it does make you think, why did Gunther lose his title against Jey Uso when he fought Goldberg and had the title at the same time? I think what happened was, and like I already explained this, he won it back because Bill Goldberg was supposed to take it from him and Seth Rollins was supposed to cash in. Seth Rollins' injury fucked up a lot of shit. And it sucks. It sucks. And I don't really like Seth Rollins that much, but I don't like the fact that him being an integral part of WWE just fucked a bunch of stuff up. So maybe they're going to have to go in a different route. Now, maybe CM Punk will beat Gunther for the title, which would make, maybe Gunther versus John Cena for the universe, or whatever, the undisputed title that John Cena has. That could be a very big possibility. They might just switch it like that. But how would Gunther lose? I can't see CM Punk legitimately beating Gunther evenly in a one-on-one fight. Gunther's just too husky. And I was watching a Stevie Richards video where he was talking about Gunther versus Goldberg. He mentioned that, Gunther's been gaining a little bit of weight. Get the fuck out of here. I don't think Gunther's gaining any weight. Gunther is fine. What is anyone talking about? That dude is perfect. So I do want to talk briefly before this video is over. I have no idea how much time I do have left. I wanted to talk about the tag team title division and how shitty the tag team title division really has been. Now, the tag team division sucks for two reasons. One, and this is on Monday Night SmackDown, I apologize. SmackDown's tag team division sucks because the Wyatts are the tag team champions. I hate the Wyatts. The Wyatts suck. They're boring. They're not scary. They don't really do anything for me. But the fans, I don't know what the freaking fans see in these morons. They're not good. They ruined a perfectly good tag division. We had 4 great tag teams. Street Profits. We had DIY. Motor Machine Guns. Pretty Deadly. I think there's one more that I'm forgetting that really doesn't make a difference. And now you have Andrade and Rey Fenix, who are now a makeshift tag team for no reason. Why? Because you had nothing to do with these two assholes. Now, I don't think I have any more time, so I hope you did like my WWE spiel. I don't think I really got anywhere, but hey, my name is Aaron. Thank you for joining me with 8 Minutes with Aaron. I will see you next time with more stuff, more things, and of course, more of me. I'll see y'all later. Bye.